Hey, I wanted to do this video. I have wanted to do this video for a very long time. For some of my closest friends, they know that I have a special affinity for certain fruits, and oranges are by far my favorite of all fruits. There is something about oranges in its simplicity that brings on all kinds of feelings of nostalgic joy, presence, grounding, and just vitality. I mean, vitamin C has always been, a really good vitamin for lifting your spirits, for fighting off colds, for boosting your immune system. So it's no surprise that you get so much out of an orange. What a lot of people don't really know is just how good an orange can be for all the senses besides taste. So, in the simplicity of an orange, even just admiring the shape and taking a comforting feel of the rind and just the texture of the rind can be a real titillating experience. So, I'm going to show you how to peel an orange. It might take a little bit of a longer time than you expect, but for all that it's worth, just take the 20 minutes. I know it sounds crazy, 20 minutes to peel an orange, but it can change your life. Trust me. Okay, so first is selection of orange. You've got to find something that is nice and weighted, um, has some shine to the orange, and you can feel whether or not it's juicy by its weight. You can kind of feel that if the rind doesn't give very or the peel doesn't give much way, then it's probably going to be a relatively thick skin and not as much juice in the orange. Okay? My mom actually taught me this, and we spent sometimes days wandering around supermarkets, not days, but whenever we go, we spend a lot of time looking and selecting the right fruit. Because in our culture, an orange is a gift that you bring to a friend's house, family's house, and it's also the fruit that you put um, as an offering to the dead. So there's a lot of good feelings for passing on the fruit to those that you love. Okay, so once you select the orange, you wash it, and then you take a knife. So preferably something that has that's relatively sharp, but also has a serrated edge to it. This one doesn't, but when you have a serrated edge to the orange, it actually um, opens up more of the pores, I think, in the skin. It's like zest, right? So take your knife, and the first thing you do is you cut it along, and you actually pay attention to what comes out of it. Sometimes when you just score the skin a couple of times, oh, that smell of the zest going into the air, that's probably one of the best parts of peeling an orange is the zest that comes from the peel. Mm. I could do this part all day long. I'll get to eating the orange soon, but if you just spend the time, the zest, it represents such vitality. I can't explain with enough gusto or how much joy I get out of scoring the orange. So you can score it multiple times and really inhale it. There are oils in the orange peel. Of course, it's used as a good cleanser and astringent, but just getting that on your fingers. Oh. Immediately calming. It's not just exciting, but it's calming and sensual and just happy. It always brings me back to childhood memories and just times in the sun, innocence, everything. So joyful. So once you've thoroughly had enough of this, which this process could take me a good 10 minutes, you're probably pretty hungry by now. But you never eat an orange in haste. Meditative to me. Okay. So once you make your score, you obviously find and trace where you cut. Okay. So I don't want you to think that it's got to be very systematic where you cut certain, lines in certain, in certain configurations. I think the best way to peel an orange is to do it as to improvise. So once you dig your fingers into that first cut, okay, it will be random. Oh, smell the inside, the pith. It has a really meaty smell to it. Oh, you keep peeling. The longer you leave the peel attached, the more fresh and alive your fruit feels and smells. The pith part of it, some people love it. And it's, again, in itself, a lot of people actually don't eat it or they don't take the time to enjoy that part of it too. So this is going to be a messy process. The messier it is, the happier it is, really, to be honest with you, because there is the deconstruction of an orange. And biting the peel, releasing the zest into your mouth. I know these are the parts not everybody eats, but in so many countries, candy is made out of peel. And of course, you know that zest and rind is used for all kinds of recipes because it has such a brilliance to it. It has such a lovely, lovely tangy smell to it that is just delightful. So you're going to be, once you cut through, there's going to be pith. And the pith is actually really delicious, has really good texture to it. It's milder. It has less of the bitters than the peel does. Okay. So before you even get to the fruit, there's going to be a process of peeling this and smelling. Do not forget to enjoy every moment of this peeling, because this process of stripping your orange down to the fruit, so delightful. To me, it's meditative. It is grounding. It is so much joy. There's so much vitality in an orange. You can already tell that this is going to be a juicy one, although there are some that I've had better, but this one is not bad. Sometimes, actually, the more that the skin sticks to the orange, the more that I think it's protecting the delicate fruit that's inside. That's going to be delicious to eat, but just even this process of peeling it and unlayering it, oh, amazing. I forget sometimes to just do this whenever you're feeling down or you're feeling unwell or you're feeling a bit worn out. Peel an orange. I think it is one of the um, most human things you can do is really experience the things that you eat and be in the moment to recognize all the mundane things that we've all taken for granted and forgotten about, don't stop to do. I think this kind of process and peeling an orange over 20 minutes, um, more than just delightful, but it's meditative and it's soul cleansing, to be honest with you. I already feel my heart rate kind of come down, and I'm feeling a bit more together, I think. Just coming back together and really enjoying my moments again, which have been, honestly lacking um, with all the busyness of all life that's going on. We all get kind of caught up in the things that we have to do and our checklists and the never-ending errands and the never-ending bombardment. Peeling an orange and taking in fruit that you love and tasting something and just taking your time is so important. Um, I think it just brings back life to you. So do this at least once a week, once a day, whenever. Oh. I'll get to the fruit. I will. You can save this for a recipe as well. Um, oh, there, I'm slipping. There we go. Yeah, pith. More pith. Finally, getting to the fruit. Oh. Mm, there, adjustments, eh? There we go. There we go. So lots of probably seeds. This one's a little bit, looks like a little bit of an older orange. By the way, the oranges, I find anyways, there are California oranges, but if you can find them from South Africa, those ones are usually amazing, amazingly delicious. So messy process. Yeah, I know. Just, mm, mm, wow. My place of happiness in an orange. Do this every day. I feel so much better. Okay. See you again. I'm on the hunt for even more juicy oranges. Enjoy!